Hi Aquarius, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia and I'm here today to do a collective love reading for anyone with points and placements in the sign of Aquarius, or if you have Aquarius on your mind and you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with an Aquarius, you're very welcome here. Please know this is a general love reading, so it will not and cannot resonate or vibrate with every Aquarius out there. Please take what does resonate with you and leave the rest for other watchers that may need these messages. I do want to tell you that this is the beginning of my YouTube channel and I'm really excited to be here. This is my second set of videos, so I'm really getting flexed into my space. I love this and I'm very grateful that you're here. I'm called today to use these two decks for your main reading, so I'm going to set this one aside. And we'll be taking one from each of these decks as the main theme of your reading. I'm going to move my beautiful angel crystal to the side. I do love looking at it. The person who gave it to me is one of my dearest friends. Her name is Lindsay. She too is an Aquarius. So I always feel wonderful and special doing these readings because she is one and she is a beautiful soul. So I want to start by taking a nice deep breath in the vibration of love, and let's pull in the energy of Aquarius. Okay, let's begin. We'll pull one card here. This is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. A little bit about me I do want you to know is that I do not read tarot in reverse. I have a connection and a commitment to the divine to read anything I see in an upright position. That is specifically so that I can give you the best and clearest, highest messages, what is highest in the situation. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. If you do like readings where someone reads in reversal, there are so many beautiful, brilliant, talented readers on YouTube. They opened the door for me to be able to let down my fears and step forward into this channel. And I do follow several of them, and I really am grateful for their insight and their wisdom. So there's other people out there that do readings in reversal. I just don't. That's how I've always read tarot. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, we have for your theme, number 43, Secrets. There is a sync with the Capricorn reading. They had, their card was the perfect key. So we've got two times where we've got keys going into objects. So you could be dealing with a Cappy, you don't have to. And our other card here is prosperity. Ooh, I love that word. It's a word that's sometimes hard to understand or what the actual meaning of prosperity is, but I love the imagery on this card. She is surrounded by a lot of really golden, beautiful things, and look at her touching from the heart. And she appears to have something really beautiful in her hand on the other side. Gosh, maybe she's not holding something. I thought she was, but I think she's just holding her fingers together like this. So let's dive in. I want to get a little bit of insight on this for your theme. Number 43 reduces to a 7. You could be seeing 7s. You could be experiencing 7 pretty regularly, but you do not have to be. 43, magic, mystery, hidden thoughts. A girl on a stool is tall enough to reach the moon. She holds a ring of keys in her hand. One of them will fit in the keyhole on the moon's surface. This card tells us about personal secrets, hidden thoughts, and ideas one keeps in their mind. Nobody is able to look inside your head unless you invite them to. You have the power to decide how much of your thoughts you want to share with others. A little mystery helps keep the magic alive. That's really neat. That means that you're doing some really nice, quiet contemplation. You have some thoughts you're really thinking about, but you're not necessarily speaking about. And I believe it does have something to do with prosperity. So let's get to that. Oops, I just went past it. Prosperity, the state of being successful in material terms. You will find heart-centered approaches and yogic ways to bring more prosperity into your life. The application of these methods will provide you with peace of mind and a new outlook on what wealth truly is. You will not only perceive monetary goods as riches, but you will view time, knowledge, and a healthy spiritual practice as being more valuable than gold. For it is with those things that you can truly understand, attract, and enjoy the true energy of money. Invest in what will bring benefit to many. Your affirmations for this are: my wealth comes from within. Money in the hands of good people changes the world. To those that have, more will be given. My money works for me. I am abundant and I am worthy. The sentence that really is reaching out to me in regards to that is that you will not only perceive monetary goods as riches, but you will view time, knowledge, and a healthy spiritual practice as being more valuable than gold. So I'm sensing all in all that there is something that you do want prosperity in. Yes, prosperity is financial wellness. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, because when we have enough money, we are allowed then to give back and to help others. And so maybe you do have a secret desire or some thoughts about how you could make more money, or something you could open up and be inspired about to actually then be able to give the gifts of your time, your energy, your knowledge. And sometimes I feel like that truthfully is more valuable than really anything, is your gift of yourself and your time. But yes, we do need money to be able to have free time. So let's dive into your reading, because I feel like those messages, those themes will actually come into play. They always do. So, Aquarius, we're going to start over here in how your person of interest is seeing you in your connection at this time. Please and thank you. In your pre-shuffle, the 10 of Cups jumped out, and so I'm suspecting that that has something to do with our reading today. 10 of Cups is your full ultimate happiness and everything you want in a long-term commitment. Every wish, every emotion being dealt, and I think that's beautiful. So we'll see how it plays into. We're going to move here to your person's 3D energy. What are they experiencing in the 3 towards your connection at this time? Please and thank you. It's a nice, cool morning where I live. It's been very rainy the past couple of weeks, and it's also been, yesterday and the day before were really hot. So I'm sensing a lot of things are blooming and they're out and about. And so I think my nose sounds a little nasally. So I do apologize if that's distracting. We're next going to move here as to what is the shared experience. What are you both experiencing in this connection at this time? Please and thank you. Okay. We had somebody jump on the floor. So awkward to pick those up on camera. Funny. And last will be your person's 3D feelings. Their true, genuine feelings for you right now at this time. Please and thank you. Never called to take flippers. Hardly ever. There are some times when I am, but hardly no. So, okay, Aquarius, let's move forward. This is how your person is seeing you in your connection at this time. We have Judgment. We have 9 of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. Whew. Have you recently become single? We'll start with that. You may have recently become single. You could also be pretty financially abundant. That could be this prosperity card. But let me just sit in this space for just a moment. I feel like it's kind of beautiful, these two cards, Judgment and High Priestess, wrapped around your 9 of Pentacles. So I'm gathering that your person of interest is seeing you really sitting in some nice intuitive energy, that goes back to this. That makes perfect sense now. You are listening to some things that the divine is telling you. You're hearing a judgment call. You're definitely honoring that space of being abundant. You have the things you need. You're able to be prosperous. You're able to then like look out in a healthy spiritual way, but you aren't talking about it. You're keeping some things really close to your chest, and that goes back to that secrets card. So let's gain a little bit of clarity about this Nine of Pentacles. I really want to see, what is this Nine of Pentacles in Aquarius and how their person is viewing them. Please and thank you. Oh my gosh, it's about that Ten of Cups. Remember I said that jumped out in your pre-shuffle. How cool is that? I want a tiny little bit more here, please and thank you. Yes, okay. We have a death and a rebirth. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. You do not have to be. I'm just telling you what I see here. So I think that you did recently become single. I think that you have heard a judgment call about that, because I think what's happening here is that you do want to return to the person you just recently had a separation with. You want to end the old cycle and you want to rebirth it into this Ten of Cups. I think that really what I see your person seeing you as is that they are on you, basically they and you, or maybe it wasn't with them, but that, no, it's definitely was with them. You guys had a breakup. I can see that pretty clearly now. You guys had a bit of a breakup. You want to rebirth that. You want to come back to a Ten of Cups. You are listening to your intuition about it, but you have heard a call out from the divine. And I think that's really great. Your person's seeing you keeping a few secrets close to your chest. And that does keep the magic alive, that mystery of they know. And I think that that's even more so here. It's, look, again, I really was drawn to her heart on her hand on her heart, is that it's something you truly want to be prosperous in. Yes, prosperity is money, but it also can mean that you're inspired to be prosperous in a relationship too. And so, you know, I do think that this is about being abundant. The Nine of Pentacles is the junior empress, so she is abundant. She has everything she needs. She does not need things from other people. She is looked at as being the single person in the deck. So I get the sense all in all that they do see you, though, really wanting to transform that back into that Ten of Cups. So we're going to move to their energy, because I feel like that'll give us more of this story. This is what they're experiencing in the 3D at this time towards your connection. We have Knight of Wands, we have Six of Swords, and we have Four of Swords. This whole past week in these readings, this card has come out in this position for almost everybody's reading. So many people have gotten this. So it's that they're sitting too in quiet contemplation. They're not saying a whole lot either, but I'm telling you right now, they are galloping forward, and that horse is facing back over here towards your energy. They ask the divine to push this whole situation forward. They want to return. They want passionate movement. They want to move into calmer waters, but they've sat really quietly, resting, healing themselves, being in that quiet contemplation. They also are keeping a few things close to their chest. Secrets are not always bad things. Secrets can just be things that they're not quite ready to talk about yet, things that they really hold deep in their heart. It's sort of that magic of what key is going to unlock that moon. So Aquarius, let's dive in. Let's get a little bit more detail. What is it that they are quietly contemplating that they've asked the divine to push them forward into calmer waters? Please and thank you. What is it about? A choice in love and moving forward with clarity. So Aquarius, I definitely sense that there was a split between the two of you. You're over here really wanting to end that separation cycle, go back to the Ten of Cups. Your person really passionately asked the divine to move them forward into making a decision and to move forward with clarity and in that decision about love. That's actually very beautiful energy. It seems very nice. It's that they're also thinking about it. What is that prosperity going to be like to return to Aquarius? That's really pretty energy. It seems balanced. It seems fair. So we'll next move to the shared space of experience. This is what you're both experiencing in your connection at this time. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. There's some more Cancer and Pisces energy here. So I'm sensing that what's happening is that it's divine timing. It is time for this wheel to move forward and to, as it pulls up the things that are meant for both of you, the things that are not meant for both of you are going to fall right off of that wheel. This is a card that the divine is saying now is the time. It's here. This is a lucky and auspicious card. I like in this deck that there are two snakes here. Serpents are not, they're not evil. They're symbolize transformation. They always shed their skin. So they leave that skin behind and they have a brand new skin and they slither and they move. So I think the time is now to transform this and to come in from out in the cold, to come back into each other. And to do it, you've had a full moon cycle. This card always shows me every single cycle of the moon from full to new, which we did just have a new moon. And to release that confusion that's between the two of you and to step into coming back in from a situation that's felt cold or abrupt or just sharp. So I want to see clarity. What is Aquarius's side of this story in the shared space? Please and thank you. We have the Queen of Swords. Loving clarity about the situation, which is very nice. It's good to be clear in the head about what it is you truly want. We have Strength. It could be dealing with a Leo. We have King of Cups. Ooh, and we have double clarification about the Wheel of Fortune. So you have clear mind, loving clarity. Here she is. You're maybe not speaking it right now. You're holding back. You're sort of sitting in a more quiet place. You're not speaking out a ton about this, but it is rooted in the fact that you love your person very much and you want to get through this maze. You want to get through that confusion. Which way do we go? Which way do we turn so we can get to the tree of life together? That's actually so pretty. Anytime a card comes out twice, I do ask for further message. I want to clarify specifically this Wheel of Fortune for Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So you now have the King and Queen of Cups. So you definitely see your person as your divine counterpart. This is very loving. It is very fulfilling. It is an energy that is together. You believe that you guys can do anything. And I think that's cool. But what's great is that you are moving very slowly towards this. So divine timing, it doesn't mean everything's going to happen just like that. Sometimes it does mean that you know that the time is right now to actually move forward back towards love with your person. It's just you're doing it very methodically because you want it to be done correctly and you want it to be done right. So let's gain a little insight for your person's side of this story. Please clarify for me Aquarius's person's side of the story of their shared space. What does this mean to them? Thank you. That divine timing is here to come back in from out of the cold, to release that confusion, to strategize. Five of Wands, Empress, King of Wands, Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You do not have to be Aquarius. That's this person's card. So I feel like what's happening here is your person is strategizing. Normally in the Five of Wands, it can be about competition. It can be about fighting and lots of things being chaotic. In this deck, wolves hunt in packs. And wolves have to strategize how they're going to make their kill or how they're going to survive. So I always see in this deck specifically, this is a strategizing card. Your person has strongly been strategizing and thinking, how do I come in from out of the cold and return to my divine feminine? They want to come back in. The time is right. They're standing in their power. They are inspired to do it. They want to act. The King of Wands is warm and inviting and generous with his love, and he is inspired to move. He makes decisions and he does them. This inspiration, the Page of Wands, he really wants to share that good news because it is about wanting a long-term commitment with you. Happy, abundant, full life, prosperous. Sometimes this is money is the thing that gives us all the engine to live a happy life, but money is not always actually, prosperity is not always money. Remember, we talked about that, is that you have enough so you're able then to give 100% to the entire family, long, happy life, but yes, it will be prosperous. So I really like that energy for your person, Aquarius. They are strongly strategizing how to get that wheel to move forward and to go through the full cycle of life with you. They do want a long, happy life with you, and that is beautiful. We'll move lastly into what their true 3D feelings are for you. At this time, we have the Six of Wands and we have the Ten of Swords. So they want a victory with you after something that was very painful that ended between the two of you. So I strongly am gathering that I don't know who broke this up. I don't know who split it up. The fact that they have a choice over here that they've asked the divine to push forward, and you're over here sort of wanting to renew, get back to 10 of Cups, but you know a cycle needs to end. You might have ended this with them. Something pretty painful was here, and they want victory of that. So I want a little bit further clarity. Please clarify for me, 6 of Wands to 10 of Swords for Aquarius, this person's true, genuine 3D feelings for them at this time. That was too many. Wow. They have a lot to say. And I think you're going to like it. Ooh, yes. We have another 6 of Wands, so we'll get some serious clarification on that. So double clarification that they want a victory. They have sat in some oneness. They've truly, this deck is the Tarot of Oneness. So this card, there are extra cards in this deck, and they are beautiful messages that inspire and delight this entire reading. And it's that they sat in a really strong place of oneness with the divine. They meditated. They were in that quiet contemplation of 4 of Swords about this victory that they knew that they wanted. Here's another 4 of Swords, truly meditating, truly healing, truly balancing about your union. 4 of Wands is an 11-11 in most decks. In this deck, it's truthfully about what is a happy union, what is a long-term happy connection that I want with my Aquarius, because what they want is an Ace of Cups with you. They want to renew that love. They want a brand new beginning. They want that love that was before to be deathed and rebirthed and to come forward to renew and resolve. They want that because they love you so much. But the 6 of Wands is here twice, so I do want further clarification just specifically for the 6 of Wands. What does victory mean to them in this actual connection and for their highest feelings? This card came out, it was a flipper, and now it came out. That victory for them would mean speeding things up. Instead of sitting in this quiet space of keeping your mind closed, not speaking, they want that victory to be something that speeds up and gains momentum. This card shows perfectly going down a road, but whizzing past it. So they're inspired to actually get this to move forward just a little quicker. And I'm glad to see that the Wheel of Fortune is here twice. that means that things are actually moving forward in a really beautiful way. So, Aquarius, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this did help you in some way. I hope it gave you clarity and it was insightful for you. If it did, please consider liking the video, drop me a comment to tell me how this is your story, and please subscribe to my channel. That gets me out to a bigger collective of people. I want to say thank you. It has been my distinct privilege and my honor to read for you today. I look forward to reading for you in the future. And I want to leave you with this, that love above all things is the highest vibration the divine gives us here as human beings in the 3D. Please remember to sit in that vibration every day and thank the divine for something that is beautiful and important in your life. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Have a great rest of your day, sending you so many blessings and a lot of love. I'll see you next time. Namaste.